Hello, Endeavor students. Now that you have done your introductions for your list articles, you are ready to add your conclusion. And this will just make sure that you end your list article powerfully and in a way that won't bore everyone to death. You don't just want to be like, well, that's all I had to say about Isaac Newton or something like that. So this will teach you some strategies to put together a strong conclusion. First thing that you need to do is look at the claim that you had in your introduction because you're going to add it in your conclusion, but you want to word it a little differently. So my claim was Newton was a man who never gave up as he continued to fight for his education and work hard to make scientific discoveries. So I reworded it a little bit. Instead of just saying Newton, I said Isaac Newton. And I said he was an inspiration to us all because of his work ethic instead of working hard. And kind of overall, what I took away from it was that he was inspiring. And continuing to fight for his education, I changed that to he did everything he could to keep learning. And then instead of making scientific discoveries, I said, which allowed him to make important discoveries. So it's basically the same thing, it's just worded differently. You don't want it to be exactly the same, but you want it to be similar. If you remember when we did our arguments, it's kind of like the cheeseburger where both the top and bottom bun are bread, but they're a little bit different. Next thing you want to do is add your three main points that you made or three main points from your article that prove your claim. So I said he was an inspiration. He kept working hard and making good discoveries. So I said he fought hard to convince his aunt let him go to school. He went back to school even after the plague, and he made many scientific discoveries we use today. Those are kind of the key things that people need to know about Isaac Newton. So I put those in my conclusion, and you won't underline it. I just did that so you could see what I was adding. And then step 3, after your 3 main points, you want to end with a call to action. You want readers to do something differently, think differently, or somehow change because of what you have written. So on the end, I added, be like Ike, work hard, and you will find success. So that's kind of what I want readers to do after they read my article. I want to have them be inspired to work hard in their own lives to find success. And again, you won't underline that in your conclusion. It will just be, I just did that so you could see what it looks like. So then when you're done, you're adding your conclusion at the very end. You might make it look a little different, like mine's a little larger just so it stands out. And then same with the introduction, how it's up here and it's a little bit bigger. So you want those to look very similar.